To make a hand-stitched button loop, first sew on your button and make sure the edges are exactly the right length and meet. So to do that, tack them into place. Then mark the ends of the button loop with 2 pins. Next you need to thread up with the thread which you are going to make your loop with. I'm going to use stranded embroidery thread, 3 strands thick and folded over double to give a loop at the end. Then take the needle through at the beginning of the button loop and thread the needle through the loop at the end of the thread, and then pull that tight to make a firm stitch at the beginning of the button loop. Then take the thread around the button and into the fabric at the point marked by the second pin, and this will give you the right size for the button loop. Once you've taken your needle through, you can take the thread around the button again and go back to the point where you first started. Pull the loop tight, not too tight, so that the 2 edges lie together, and you can, if you want at this point, take out the tacking stitches. Otherwise, just fold the work back and start doing buttonhole stitch. Change to a blunt tapestry needle so you don't jab yourself, and start buttonhole stitch under the loop and over the thread, and keep on doing this until you build the stitches up around the loop. There's the first stitch pulled tight, and gradually build up the stitches. Keep them fairly close together, and if you want to keep the loop firm, just pin it to some fabric with the pin at the back and carry on building up your stitches all the way around the loop until eventually you get to the other end. If you've got a pin holding the loop in place, make sure you take that out before you get right to the end, and then once you're there, fasten the work off by pulling a knot stitch through the end of the loop. Then change to the sharp needle and take the tail end through between the layers of fabric, pull it out about 1.5 inches away and snip it off, and so you lose the tail end between the layers. Now you have a nice hand-stitched button loop made to measure to fit the button, and the edges meet together, and because the tacking stitches were in place when the button loop was first put in place, the 2 corners of this sample meet.